How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. It's your boy British Chap, aka Dan. We're back with another Jessica Jones reaction. Jessica Jones Season 1 Episode 4, guys. The last episode was absolutely mental, and I can't stress this enough, guys. We got to see Kilgrave for the first time, and it was insane. It was absolutely intense. He was getting people to try and kill themselves, and he was getting people to try and kill Jess, and all these different things, guys. It was absolutely insane. Now, before we get into the video, guys, can you please smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for new content coming every single week. Also, if you haven't seen the last reaction, guys, don't forget to check that one out before this one. It was absolutely insane, like I mentioned just before. I'll leave the link somewhere up here, guys. Like, seriously, I recommend you watch that one before this one, as it will have a lot to do, obviously, with what happens now and where Jessica goes after the events of the last episode. Now, guys, if all things go to plan, this video was uploaded a week after the last one, and you didn't have to wait another 2 weeks or something like the last time, and hopefully things start picking up as a normal schedule. If they don't, however, I do apologize. It's all very uncertain for me at the moment with work, with uni, and all sorts, guys, so I do apologize if it's not up within a week of the last one, but I'm doing my best. Now, guys, I'm about to go over pre-reaction summary of what happened last episode. So like I said, if you haven't seen it, check that one out. But for everyone that's only interested in my summary, guys, I'll just do one now. Basically, keeping this as simple as possible, Jessica got closer and closer to Kilgrave, and the way she did that was through a mistake of her friend Trish. Now, Trish made the mistake of publicly threatening Kilgrave and literally mocking him on air of her radio show. If you're smart, or if you're Jessica, for example, and you have experience with Kilgrave, you know that he will be listening to everything related to Jess, everything whatsoever. Once he heard these things, I think she was calling him like weak, impotent, and all these just things that like threats almost, or threats slash insults towards Kilgrave. Now, basically his way to respond to that was to send someone to try and kill Trish, and it almost succeeded. He sent a police officer to her house, manipulated her to open the door, and then upon opening, obviously was faced with the battle of her life, which ended up having to be broken up by Jess as her friend was about to be choked out on the floor. During this little exchange, we actually did learn something really fantastic, and that was the fact that we now know Kilgrave's weakness. If the people that he has influenced think they've done the deed, they will stop. They will stop being mind controlled. Also, anesthetic works on the people that they're trying to kill, and also hopefully Kilgrave. We don't know that completely yet, but we're assuming it will work. It'll put his mental sort of things to sleep, stop him controlling people, and then allow them to survive. That's literally all they're going to want to do. Although that's a weakness, guys, obviously it's going to take a lot to even get close to Kilgrave, as we saw in the last reaction, because obviously Jessica Jones traced him and found him. She went back with the police officer and found Kilgrave at this apartment building, of which she got a tiny glimpse of him. She sort of saw him through the ranch slider, got a glimpse of him, and as she tried to prevent something else from happening, he disappeared. He just went into the wind, and as she went to find him, she was confronted by basically a family trying to kill her, like every single one of them. I don't think they were going to kill her, because I think Kilgrave knew that she would have been able to overpower them all, but basically to slow her down so that he could get away. And then obviously right at the end we see the whole stalking room where he's got all the pictures of Jess everywhere and the printer and all this things, and he's got this thing that says "see you soon." So it was absolutely insane, guys, the amount of things that happened. I just want to touch on one more thing, guys, and that was what we learned last episode, is that Jessica Jones actually killed Luke Cage's deceased wife. So there's a lot to talk about between them. We've already seen that he doesn't really believe what she's saying about the mind control stuff, so how's she going to tell him? And like I said in the last reaction, I think she should wait. She should do it at a time where he will at least believe what she's saying, so that he can forgive her, rather than if she tells him now, he could just lash out or whatever. That's my summary done, guys, and that's enough talking for me. Let's get straight into the reaction.
All it takes is one word, one suggestion.
Yeah.
And they're no longer in control.
That's exactly what I said in the last reaction. Anybody is Kilgrave's minion. Anyone.
A singular, intense need to follow me.
All it needs is just one person to do this, to photograph her and follow her. What if it's the person in her apartment, you know, the really creepy one watching her? So what she's doing now, I'm guessing, is she's trying to find every place that someone's photographed her, which could then result in her finding someone that is watching her, right?
Jessica Jones.
Who is that?
Yeah? Audrey Eastman. I know I'm early. I just want to get this over with.
You mentioned your divorce lawyer referred you?
So she's now doing more PI work for other people.
Wouldn't be his first affair either. I'm sick of pretending it doesn't matter.
What's she looking around for? Now that's sketchy as.
How long have you been in business?
No. She's stalking around like she has a different agenda. She's literally looking around her flat at every nook and cranny trying to find something. What's the bet this is another stalker from Kilgrave trying to scope out where Jessica is? Scope out her apartment, find all the areas to get in, all the things to infiltrate, everything, guys. Maybe I'm falling victim to what Jessica and Trish are falling to now, and that is the fact that they cannot trust everyone, because it's getting to that point now where I see anyone associating with Jess and I'm going, no, they're so guilty. There's no way they're not guilty. For a Broadchurch viewer still watching, get that reference. But yeah, guys, it's insane, the fact that just any one person, she could be completely innocent, but I'm already questioning her credibility.
I thought I had gotten used to his lies and his wandering penis.
She's trying to get pictures of her cheating
I need
husband.
you to catch him in flagrante, in the act.
I know what in flagrante means.
In fact, I want him to know that he is being photographed.
Whoa.
So that's it.
This is about revenge.
Take sex pictures? And you haven't had any conversations with a British man, dark hair, well dressed?
What?
Nah, I'm so skeptical, so is she, and I cannot understand why she is.
Hey, he's back.
Who?
Trish, what's going on?
He knows I'm alive.
Oh. Nah, you watch it not be a problem.
Oh, you're safe.
They're doing exactly what you expect them to do. She's panicking now. That cop that did that to her, he doesn't know shit about what he did. So she's freaking out, probably thinking, oh my god, he's back, it's him. But it may just be him, just the cop, trying to figure out what happened, or trying to actually inquire about the assault or something like that. This is going to affect her life for a long time, and I wouldn't be surprised if it did for the rest of her life. Even Jess, for example, even if Kilgrave were to die, this sort of trust issue doesn't go away.
Go to your safe room. I'm on my way.
Okay, so this is serious stuff's going down now. She's now locking herself in her safe room because the two cops are back. But that's the thing, like I just said, I don't...
Hey, Sarge. Doorman doesn't have the key.
They're trying to break him.
For a security door.
Get the ram.
Is he being manipulated again? That's the question. Well, Jess is there anyway, so there's no way that they can do anything.
They're still here.
Oh. So now Jess is getting involved. What's she gonna do against two cops?
Kilgrave didn't send him back.
Then why is he trying to break down my door?
Oh, because he thinks he killed her.
He thinks he killed you.
Oh, that makes so much sense. That's the look of... Wait, she said she recognizes that look. So he's freaking out thinking that he's killed her.
Are you alright, ma'am?
What the heck?
Fine.
Any violent
She
incidents
must
you
be
know about?
petrified.
Anybody hurt
I
you?
think I would know if I'd been attacked.
You gotta tell me what's going on.
Hey, come on, man.
Tell me
Leave
what's
lady alone.
happening.
It's fine. He
Jess
can
needs
stay.
to help him because he's freaking out now.
I mean, how can you be all right?
Not all right.
Trish, come on.
Oh.
I'm a goddamn monster.
Now he thinks he's a monster. Once again, look at the effect this has on the people that they do this to. So Trish, Jess. And look at the effect it has on the people that DT makes do things. Because if he lets them survive, they've got this thought in their head that they've done these horrible things. But they weren't in control, but they did them anyway. So they are guilty, just like Jess is. Oh, God. How are they going to get through that?
What happens when he finds out that she's still alive?
I'll handle it.
He'll send somebody else, won't he? I may not have your abilities, but I got 8 years special ops.
She needs to trust people and she needs to work with the police.
I want to apologize. I hope he forgives me.
Yeah, like I said, forgiveness. So she's trying to get out of his grasp now, but there's no way that that's going to be enough.
Jess?
Oh, cameraman, but that's not going to be him. She's about to attack a random innocent person. You watch.
Jess?
Exactly.
Jess, are you okay?
They're both freaking out for no reason.
Then I'll deal with it.
Look at her just sitting up in the thing. So she's now following her clients.
A jealous wife.
How will you know if she's Kilgraved?
His effect has limits.
Right. Time and distance.
Oh, time and distance. Okay, guys, that's something I had no idea about. I didn't think that time... I remember in the last reaction I said, what are the limit to his powers? Well, we've now just learnt. Time, so it's something about more than 24 hours they can't be under this control for, and distance. He can't be far enough away. Like, they can't go far enough away to... You know what I'm trying to say? You can't just say something to someone miles and miles away and then for them to do something. That's insane. So is that maybe another way that they can escape his grasp, by getting further away from him?
You still want to help catch Kilgrave?
Yes?
Can you give me police surveillance video?
Who are you looking for?
Myself.
Ah. So she's now going to track her own footsteps to find the people taking
Show
photos.
who's around me. If Audrey Eastman is controlled by Kilgrave, it's going to wear off soon.
If she is being controlled by him, what's she going to do? What's Jess going to do? Oh.
Shit.
Oh. Jesus, she's gone super sane. What's she doing that for? Is she preparing to hunt
13
Jessica?
hours and no Kilgrave, but she's planning to use that on someone.
How long is she going to follow her for? And what's she using that for? That's the question.
Your text said it was urgent.
It is.
Yet there's no gun to your head. I don't like being summoned.
Drop
Doesn't like being
claim they were
summoned.
mind controlled by Kilgrave. The Trish Talk interview turned him into the most popular alibi in the
Yeah, wow.
Dr.
That's
Carruthers
such a
getting
good
sorry. At
point.
least talk to them.
Guys, that's such a good point, and I've just sort of realised that as well. With Kilgrave now being publicised in the radio and the media, with this whole mind control thing and Hope's case, imagine the amount of people that are going to claim the same thing if that case gets approved as she's not guilty. Imagine, because how can you prove that someone didn't experience that?
Wendy has decided to make this divorce very difficult for me, and I need dirt on her.
Oh my god. She's looking for dirt on her ex-wife now.
Fine.
To
Clear.
get leverage over her about this divorce issue.
Who's first?
Oh my god.
Start at
This is the
beginning.
favour.
I went to 7-Eleven for a bag of Doritos, you know? And then this Chinese dude comes in, and his eyes were
Guys,
red and
all of these fake people now, bloody hell.
My Lucy is a...
He gave me a purple staff and made me slide it up my...
Oh.
He said, nice jacket. You want to give it to me, right?
Is that him? Is that someone? Was the jacket purple? That's the question.
Put him on the list.
Yeah, guys, someone told me in the comments about how, like, for his character being as he was supposed to be purple or something, like Thanos style purple, but obviously they weren't going to do that in a TV show, so what they did was they made him wear all purple suits every time. And they were saying something about how, like, for all the stores that had purple jackets, they just disappeared during filming, but that's a good point. What if his jacket was purple? What if Kilgrave goes, that's my style, I want your jacket, give it to me.
Solve so many problems with his gift.
Gift?
Oh.
I just meant if he was on our side.
The side that uses people? Treats them like animals?
Jessica, do
Whoa.
not take this
Play
out on
like
me.
they're garbage, the side that rips your life apart and destroys you from the inside out? Whose side exactly would that be?
She's going in. Holy moly. Oh. Just cracks the glass, bro. I'm being serious though. I've always thought she's weird and slightly dodgy.
Hey, what are you looking at? Huh?
No,
What the hell are you
don't.
looking at, huh?
Hey, get
Don't.
off him.
That's his
Watching.
He's
friend.
probably watching the ceiling melt.
Why doesn't he? That's just horrible. What's he gone do that? Why does he done that for?
You know how to turn it off. The paranoia and the panic,
Oh, I see. So he's panicking like she is. Who's it gonna be?
Patsy Walker is safe.
What did you say?
You don't
What?
have to worry about her. For now.
Whoa. Kilgrave.
It's her apology.
He doesn't even care if it's little girls.
You're a bitch. You could have stopped that bus. You left him there to die in the street. You
Whoa.
turned everything to shit.
Did he stand to Audrey? Was he at her target practice? Wait!
Mommy, where's Mommy?
It's okay, I'm gonna help you, baby.
What is going on?
I was just trying to help. Stay away from her!
Holy moly, guys. Kilgrave is not pulling his punches. He's even willing to go to little kids to get them to go to Jessica to tell her these things. That's insane. And they snap out of it like that. He must be close. And one more thing, guys. He knows that she was following that other person who hired her. How close is he, guys? How close is he behind her every step of the way?
I'm sorry to show up like this. I just want to make this right. You got something for me?
Oh. How's she going to let him in
Anything
ever?
from you.
She's now blaming him, for goodness sakes. He must feel so horrible. Look at him. Oh. A gun? to protect herself. Bloody hell.
You still there?
No! Don't! No way has she just done that. No. Now she has fallen under Kilgrave's grasp. This is what he wants. He wants people to fear him. And what has she done now? She fears everyone around her. I hope she hasn't just gone and killed him. I will be absolutely fuming. Okay, so he's carrying flowers somewhere. So that means the person that hired Jess has to be somewhat genuine, eh? And up she goes. Her pals are so cool, eh? This just looks fake. Something about this doesn't look right. I'm so confused. Does she trust him or not?
Did you follow him?
That is creepy.
Jessica. Hello? Jessica?
Something about that is so dodgy. Bloody hell.
Where is Carlo?
He's 3 feet to your right, asshole.
So this is Kilgrave, isn't it?
I'll pull the bullet out of my ruined jacket and shove it up your ass with my pinky finger. And who do you think?
Woo! Oh!
Not bulletproof.
She actually shot her.
We don't have to do this. We can walk out of here right now.
How many more are there like you?
What's going on?
Private eyes?
Gifted.
Whoa!
Rose. I saw my mother crushed to death under a building that you people destroyed.
In the incident,
I was trying to pull my
Oh.
mother out from the rubble.
So what? This has nothing to do with Kilgrave. She's just mad because the gifted are the reason that someone's died. Like, this reminds me of... Actually, maybe it was the start of Infinity War. I can't remember. But I remember Tony Stark was, like, doing some college speech thing. And then afterwards, he walked out and this lady was there like, you murdered my son. You dropped a building on him. Is that the same as this? Like, they think that because superheroes have collateral damage, they save millions of people. But at the same time, they do have collateral damage and people do die from their good. Is that what this is? This has got nothing to do with Kilgrave. This story is so bizarre.
So go after the big green guy, the flag waver. I wasn't even there.
Yeah, so this is the Avengers.
Measure for next time.
You think you're the only ones who lost people? You think you're the only ones with pain? So keep your goddamn feelings to yourself!
Yeah, so this has nothing to do... Jeez Louise, she doesn't want to be a hero at all.
Nobody, especially me, ever hears from you again.
I cannot believe some random
friend.
person's just done that to try and
Stop
control
by
her.
tomorrow to make sure you heard me.
She made her go there. She manipulated her.
I want a divorce.
That is insane. I did not expect that at all. So she didn't kill
Kinda
him.
looked like a voodoo doll.
Please.
You?
Yes.
Me or Carrot Top.
They're gonna end up together. You watch.
The guy who tried to kill you. It wasn't me.
Yeah, imagine the burden that carries with someone, like, knowing that there was another side of you or someone controlled
blame you.
to do that.
Well, you're doing better than me.
I might shoot you by accident.
Worth the risk.
Oh, that's so adorable, guys.
Normal is pretty crazy to begin with.
Unlike being an actress.
Always got to keep the hand on that gun, doesn't she?
Yeah.
It's insane. Guys, I'm like so surprised that they don't have like post hypnosis, like amnesia or something, to the point where they forget the things that they did and they forget that Kilgrave was even there. Imagine that sort of power. I'm actually kind of surprised because if you think of most like hypnosis, isn't it quite like a almost like a blackout state? Like you don't really remember what you did or what went on. I'm surprised that it's not the same thing, I'm not gonna lie.
I disappeared for a week while I was Kilgrave's chauffeur.
Oh,
My wife left.
he was the one chauffeuring her around. Him around.
For a week? In particular, did anyone deliver pictures to him?
Actually,
Who?
He knows.
I don't know. I just had to drive Kilgrave to meet the same guy every day at 10 a.m. on the dot.
Where was it? That's the question.
He wore a scarf.
He wore a
Blue and white
scarf?
stripes.
Blue and white stripes. Who was it? That's my question. Who was the person? Oh, there you go. Did she just find him? Oh, it's the drugged guy. Oh, I did not expect that at all. Oh my god. Oh my god, it is him. Her friend all this time living right next to her. What did I say, guys, about living in the same place? What did I say? She's gutted. What did I say, guys? I literally said in one of my last reactions. What I said was, what if Kilgrave is living in the place she's in? And I thought it was upstairs. And then I sort of said, what if the whole situation is someone that's right there? I never even once thought it could have been the drugged guy, because he just seems so out of it. It completely slips your mind. That's the thing. The writing is so good to the point where they've given him this sort of issue, and you're sort of sympathising for him, feeling bad for him and all that sort of stuff. But all along, that was just like sidetracking you from what was actually going on. He's been following her all this time. Alright guys, that was Jessica Jones. So much freaking happened. We learned a lot about what Kilgrave's doing and who's been working for him. Obviously it's the person that Jess's neighbour, and we got a bit of insight into like the trauma of the people that have been hypnotised, guys, and what they go through after Kilgrave's hypnosis. All these people share the similar experience of just doing these things they never wanted to do because Kilgrave has literally walked in and just screwed their life up. Think of that police officer. He is going to be traumatised about this for life. Obviously now he's talking to Trish, and I do think that they're going to end up together at some point. It sort of seems like it's written in the stars, guys. He's trying to look after her, and that's what she needs. She needs someone there. So does Jess. I can't stress that enough. She needs Luke Cage 100%. I guess the biggest thing I want to talk about this reaction, guys, mainly because a lot of things didn't happen. Like, it was a very sort of slow-paced reaction. A lot of side plots happening. Maybe more of a filler episode. We didn't get any Kilgrave, obviously, and not a lot of major things. But one of the things I do want to talk about is the situation with Jess being shot by that random civilian because of an incident where that civilian had someone in their family die due to the acts of a hero, or the collateral damage of heroes, probably to do with the Avengers at some point, probably the first Avengers. I guess this is set after Avengers 1, and someone of their family died because of something the Avengers did to stop the alien invasion, and they just, you know, they just have this vendetta against heroes, and they've gone after Jess, they've manipulated her, and they've tried to kill her. Jess has obviously got out of it, but like, just the way she reacts to that whole situation is insane. Like, she feels horrible. I don't think she even wants to be a hero. She just hates the idea of it. And she's gone through trauma as well. She doesn't trust people. She's had people die before. Maybe that's this whole, she's something about she tried the hero gig and it didn't work. Maybe we get to know more about that. I don't know, guys. I just thought that whole plot was insane because you think it's going to be Kilgrave that whole time, but it's just an innocent civilian. So if you think of the list of people that Jess can't trust, it's huge. It's absolutely ginormous. I guess the only other thing I can talk about, guys, is the fact that Kilgrave has still got tabs on Jess. As we've seen that reaction, obviously he manipulated that little girl to go and say all those horrible things to her, and which means he's still following her, he's still watching her, he's still getting someone to chase her and keep tabs on her and obviously report back to Kilgrave. He is so sadistic, it's not even funny. But yeah, guys, sorry if this reaction was a bit more bland than usual. There wasn't a lot that happened, and I was finding it hard to react to it as there were so many little plot lines happening and not a lot of major ones. I hope you guys still enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for new content coming every single week. Also, as I mentioned at the start of my video, guys, don't forget to follow my Instagram, British Chat with 2 P's. The link is in the description below. You know how it goes, guys. It's good to be back on my regular upload schedule. This has been your boy, British Chap. As ever, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.